Welcome to Lailah Lynn TV, the channel for celebrity news and entertainment. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell so that you're notified of every new episode. One of my goals here on YouTube is to give you guys fair and unbiased reporting, even when I don't agree with the way people are representing Christ. So I'm going to provide you with the facts that have come out in this situation so you can see both sides of the story and come to your own conclusion. Pastor Antonio Rocquemore of Powerhouse International Ministries, located at 7040 Southwestern Avenue in Chicago, has gone viral after publicly reprimanding a transgender person who attended Sunday night's church service dressed in women's clothing. There is a short video clip of the moment Pastor Antonio addressed the transgender person going viral, but I have the full clip for you here so you can see what led to the conversation and what happened afterward. And I also have the pastor's response to the video clip going viral. It turns out there were some untruths being told during the church service, and the pastor does admit to that in his response video. In the first video that we're about to watch, Pastor Antonio repeatedly says that he knew the transgender person was present because he felt it in his spirit. He said his spirit was bothered by the presence of the transgender person, and that's why he felt compelled to call them out. Well, it looks like that might not be completely true, because in his response video, Pastor Antonio admits that he actually knew the transgender person because they are a member of the church. And they have had personal, private conversations together about gender identity and gender expression. So it may not have been his spirit telling him that a transgender person was present. It may have been his own eyes, because he recognized this person and had talked extensively with this person about their gender identity. Pastor Antonio says the transgender person told him that they wanted to be a member of his church in particular and sit under him specifically to learn, quote, how to be a man. And it seems that may be an untruth on the part of the transgender person. So this is where things get a little tricky, and this is why I said I'm presenting to you both sides of the story for you to draw your own conclusion. So let's take a look at the full video of this moment inside the church, and then we'll get to the pastor's response.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
The presence of the Lord is here. This is a house of deliverance. People are filled with the Holy Ghost in this place this morning. It's only because, please hear me, because you stand for holiness. When you stop believing, standing for something, you'll fall for anything. And God can't move the way He wants to because of the standard. You set a standard. You stand by it, even if it costs you friends. Because you will always be approved by heaven. I'm at a point in my life where I'd rather heaven be pleased with me than people speak to me. You speaking to me, don't bother or stop where I'm going. But as long as heaven approves a standard, everybody else can turn their back. But I'd rather have Jesus than silver. It means everything to me. You have to keep a pure heart. Now hear me. keep a pure heart. Watch this. And a closed mind. I didn't say close your ears, I said close your mind. Don't let everything enter your mind. And watch how God flow and move on your behalf. Because that's the kind of God. Yes, sir. Sir, can you do me a favor? Sir, instead of letting hold the spirit bothering me, can you sit out in this aisle? Talking to you instead of this blue pole. Yeah, you. Can you sit out in the aisle, please? Can you leave my church and go put on man clothes? And don't come here like that no more.
Thank you, Jesus.
I hold a standard in here. Whatever you do on the outside is your business. I will not let drag queens come in here. And y'all gonna come in here, you're gonna dress like a man. Now, whatever you do on the outside, that's your business. But when you come in this house, if you're a man, dress like a man. If you're a woman, you dress like a woman. I'm not going to allow it. My salvation is more important. And God is holding me accountable. Now, whatever you do outside these doors, I don't bash, I don't judge. But when you come in here, you will not be a drag queen. The Holy Ghost tell me in my spirit that is drag queen sitting here with wigs on. I'm going to ask you to be removed from the sanctuary. Because I will not play this thing. You will not, I don't care if you don't clap and you don't like it, don't come here. You will not be wearing hoods and heels and fooling people up in here. You can fool people by saying, I got the Holy Ghost for real. I can pick your spirit up in the back of the church. Now, if you don't know me, don't come here and play with me. Okay? I can pick the spirit up. He was bothering my spirit. I had to see what he had on. Because that's a man, that's not a woman. Now, whatever you do on the outside, between you and God, you can dress drag all day. But you gotta respect the rule of the house. I ain't gonna allow it at other churches. But if I know you a man with a wig on, I either gonna snatch that wig off or you got to put it out of here. Because as for me and my house, where y'all at talk, you ain't got to never come back here, but you're not gonna wear no heels in here. Now, anybody that knows my preaching, you know I don't call fags. Come on. I don't do no bashing because everybody is struggling with something. But what I'm not going to do is allow you to disrespect the house of God. Now, that I can't do. You go talk about me from your line tonight. Okay, you can spread this all over the world. And tell every drag to come in traffic. Because I stand for holiness. I can't make nobody live right, but I'm going to make you respect this house at 7040 Southwest, or don't come here. Come here throwing no wig and you a man. We're not going to do that up in here. I knew something was messing with my spirit. Now, other churches will go for it because they like to compromise mess. That's why the Holy Ghost can't dwell there. Spirit and the real authentic oil can't dwell where you compromise and mess up. I know I ain't gonna get too many people to scream when I say this, but holiness is still right. Thank you, JR. I just want to know that I still got some people. Okay, wave your hand. I still got some people in here that believe I can't judge you, but don't you put the fruit on the tree. Because if you put it on the tree, I'm going to talk about it. Yeah, if you hang it on the tree. The Bible says we are fruit inspectors, which means we can only expect what we see. And if you're a man that got on a wig and heels, I see that man. Are you a man and your hands bigger than mine? There's a big old man. Stop all that.
Jesus.
Stop all that. Who you fooling? You're going to mess around and get killed. Now, the Bible says, one that come before what? You don't know what you was. You know, women trying to hold you, shouting and dancing, and don't know they holding a man. Because I don't allow men to touch women in this church. No, we don't catch women up in there. All you men that's trying to get free feel, we don't do all that. I allow women to get with the women and the men to get with the men. But if you got on a wig and high heels and dresses and skirts, the women running to you, they thinking you a woman. So I really hope some of y'all get the word out to your drags. That they can go to the other church, but don't come to the powerhouse. Because he going to pick you up in the spirit. He going to stop preaching. And he going to tell you, can you please leave? And the two witches, I'm going to pray that you get delivered before it's over. Now I'm still holy after all that. There's just certain things you don't allow in your house. Yeah. Like in my house, I don't allow smoking. You can't even smoke in my car. Now that's just my car. Now get your friend car, but in my car, you can't smoke. It don't mean I'm judging you. You can keep on smoking. I'm just saying you can't smoke in my car. Okay, so for anybody to go back and just try to mess up what I said tonight, don't mess it up. Because if he want to be a drag, he can be a drag. I never told him he couldn't. I just said you couldn't be a drag in here. I paid for this oil. Now look at somebody and say, neighbor. So you gotta say that thing with power, and I don't care if they mad, because that might have been somebody's friend. It don't matter. Touch them anyway. Say, neighbor, if you only knew my life story. Come on, tell them, I didn't come to church to play church. I paid for this oil. I've been to the storm and the rain. When you come to the road, I've been to the storm and the rain. Ready for this boy. Let me preach. Now, you're going to get at least one or two people that's really like this messy. Angel, watch what I say. I should check Facebook. They're going to say, he gone. The homosexual. He said they were going to hell. Did I say that? I just said respect the rules. Now, if you want to dress like you want, that's fine. Just when you're in the car, take off the wig. Take off the dirt and put it on. Because you know you come here. And then put it up. And then you get back in the car, you can put your lace. You can put your frontal. Put your frontal back on. But when you come in here, so when you know the house is, watch this, you would have to look like how you was born. So y'all need to sit in this look Don't listen there's a word out in the city so they won't come in and trap it. You have to look like how you was born. Hey, thank you, friend. Thank you, friend. Because this side of the church look like they scared. Why y'all scared? Y'all scared like he's going to come back and, do something. Because if he come back here, all we going to do. Sorry. We're going to pray.
Okay, so that's what happened inside of the church. And once this moment that happened inside of the church made its way outside of the church, the pastor felt compelled to make a video explaining his side of the story. And this is what he had to say.
All right, y'all. Hey, this live is not going to be long at all. At least I don't expect it to be long. At all. Just wanted to make sure that, and please understand me. I'm not trying to control people. Neither am I telling people not to talk. No, I want you to talk, and I want you to whatever you was doing, just continue to do that. I just want to make sure you got all the right information. That's all. Yeah, I want you to continue to, have your group chats and all of that or whatever. But just making sure you have the right information. So please understand what I'm saying. I'm not trying to explain nothing. Okay, we all know what's going on here. It's funny to me, but we all know what's going on here. But I want to just make sure when you get in your group chat that you have all the right information, and then you can carry on. All right, you can carry on after you got all the right information. Then you can carry on. Okay, and I'm gonna see how far this live is going to go. I'm gonna see if we could get some shares on this live. Hey, what's going on, man? And to see how far the truth is going to go, because you can do a whole lot better with a conversation when you have true facts. Okay, so I want to give you true facts. All right, here we go. The event that happened on last night. Okay, and for all the people that's grabbing the horse by the tail and you running with it without the information, he is not, I repeat, he is not a stranger off the street. Okay, I heard somebody said he was a visitor, and he came in off the street and we lost a soul. He was a visitor. See, that's not accurate. Okay, that's not accurate information. All right. He is a full member of the Powerhouse International Ministries. He's a member of Powerhouse. Been a member. I think he joined earlier in the year. He's a member of Powerhouse International Ministries. That's not a stranger off the street, and we pointed him out. No. That wasn't it. Okay? That wasn't it. Let me give you the story. So when you go and make your lives and all that, you can have true facts. Okay. It was also told that he was put out because he was gay. Another false story. Okay? Not the right information. He was not put out the church because he was gay. First of all, anybody that know me will either comment on here. I don't care where they're from, all around the country, will tell you this about me. First of all, I don't bash nothing. Okay? The reason why I don't bash nothing, Because when you start bashing things, then you separating them. I don't separate sin. Sin is sin. There's no need to bash one or the other if you're preaching the word. Okay? So let's get that straight. Don't bash. Okay? Never have, never will. Because when you single something out, when you bash it, to me, it just don't make sense, because if it's sin, it's just sin. So he did not get put out because he was gay. Let's get that correct. Let's give you another fact, because I kind of took in all of this. That he was told not to come back to the church. False. Somebody also said that I told my security to grab him and take him out of the sanctuary. All this stuff. See, the devil like mess. None of that never happened. Never happened. Okay, here we go. This young man, okay, is a member of the church. Anybody that ever joined my church, and if I got members on here now, they will vouch for this, because you have your choice. When you join my church, all the rules and regulations is told to you then, okay? If you even slip up with something that we said, we would still take you privately and go over them again. This particular situation, this young man was told several times in private, okay? I went to him personally myself, and he came and said, well, first of all, he said on the microphone publicly, and if anybody on here, my members would vouch for this, he said, I joined this church because I wanted to sit under a man, and I wanted you to lead me and show me how to become a man. This is what he said. I had a private meeting with this young man. We went over all kind of things. I talked to this young man. I told him, I said, now, whatever you do outside the church, all I can do is pray for you outside the church. I said, but when you come in the house of God, there's certain things we just don't allow. It's a rule. I said, you cannot dress like a female, okay? You cannot dress like a female come into church. Now, if that's what you choose to do outside the church, I just pray for you. There's nothing I can do. That's between you and God. I said, but when you come here, okay, if you can respect my rule out, and the young man said, okay. My mother went to him. Again, we was going back and forth because he did it again. Said, did Pastor go over the rules? The mother of the church said, did Pastor go over the rules with you? He said, yes. She said, well, you can't dress like a female, whatever. Again, that's the rule of the house. That's just the rule. He did good. He slipped up again. And we addressed it privately. Now, don't nobody know this is going on. Privately, okay? Same young man. Well, he was doing good for a while, for a long time, doing good. This is what I feel. Somebody got in the young man's ear and, I guess sent them off, pumped them up. You can do what you want to do, dress how you want to dress, woo, woo, woo. All this stuff been going on privately. Well, he challenged me publicly. Once again, he challenged me publicly. Okay? Now, I challenged him back publicly. Okay? I asked the young man to leave. There was no security taking him out. There was no, I don't know what they talking about. None of that happened. He was not put out because he was gay. None of that happened. Sir, can you please change clothes? Until then, this is what I said, okay? If you want to come back here, dress like a man.
So that is what the pastor had to say. You can see his full video at the link in the comments section. Personally, I don't agree at all with the pastor's behavior during the church service. I feel like as Christians, we're literally supposed to ask ourselves, what would Jesus do? And Jesus would not kick anyone out of the church. In the Gospel of Luke, the Pharisees who followed Jesus complained about Jesus saying, quote, "This man welcomes sinners and eats with them." So if the pastor felt that this transgender person was a sinner, then I would think he would welcome them, especially in church, since that's what Jesus would do and that's what Jesus did. That's my opinion. Leave a comment and let me know what you think about this entire situation. As always, thanks for watching.